Approximately 67 million years ago, the plant and animal life on Earth looked completely alien. Across much of the dense rainforests, towering bird-like reptiles known as dinosaurs were the dominant life forms on the planet, with a population in the tens of millions across numerous species. In the oceans, 2-meter tall white floating rounded shells roamed the seas, where they were occasionally hunted by 15-meter 49-foot long reptilian predators called mosasaurs, as evidenced by the large bite mark on this ancient ammonite shell. So, why are reptiles no longer the dominant life forms on the planet today? The answer lies in one of the planet's deadliest mass extinction events, which was caused by the largest known impact event in Earth's last 1 billion years. Uncovering the evidence for decades, some researchers suspected that whatever caused the extinction of the non-avian dinosaurs was abrupt and deadly. Around the planet, a definable layer marking this extinction can be found, which is dated to 66 million years ago. This layer contrasts sharply with the surrounding rocks and is defined by a horizontal stripe of white kaolinite overlaid by dark black smectite and coal. The presence of these clays indicated that something had abruptly altered the dominant geology of the planet. A major clue that this change was brought about by an asteroid impact came when unusually high concentrations of the element iridium were detected in the aforementioned rock layer, occurring at concentrations 20 to 1,000 times higher than typical rocks in the Earth's crust. Depending on the source used, iridium is either the rarest or third rarest stable element in the crust, occurring at a mere concentration of 0.3 parts per billion. Iridium, along with other platinum group elements, is far more common in large asteroids that did not undergo significant differentiation, where heavier elements sink into the core of the object, as occurred on Earth. The smoking gun came during the 1970s, when a borehole was drilled off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. An exploration company, hoping to find large underground oil reserves, instead discovered particles of shocked quartz, which can only form in large amounts through high-energy asteroid impacts. Scientists later concluded that this shocked quartz existed as part of a layer within a massive 180-kilometer, 110-mile wide impact crater off the Yucatan Peninsula. The impact event, global catastrophe, 66 million years ago, a massive 19-kilometer wide asteroid, was on a collision course with Earth. As the asteroid entered the upper atmosphere, it was traveling at a speed of 16 kilometers per second, 36,000 miles per hour. Animals living on the planet, including Tyrannosaurus rex, may have looked upward and seen a bright streak of light travel across the sky. Moments later, an explosion equivalent in energy to the detonation of 100 million megatons of TNT occurred as the asteroid struck a shallow continental shelf of what is now Mexico. This powerful explosion pulverized a vast area of water and crust, generating a magnitude 10.3 earthquake. Due to the intense thermal radiation, any creature within line of sight of the fireball immediately burst into flames, meaning everything within a 1,600-kilometer radius was incinerated. A powerful shockwave soon raised upward alongside a 100-meter high tsunami, causing all trees within a 2,100-kilometer radius to be debarked and flattened. This extreme damage extended even further, causing numerous trees to fall as tropical storm force winds reached up to 6,500 kilometers away. Large pieces of ejecta created by the impact then fell across the planet like falling lava, triggering large-scale wildfires worldwide. On the nearly opposite side of the planet, the impact triggered a near-simultaneous increase in the eruption of the Deccan Traps flood basalts. Aftermath: due to the immense amount of ash and pulverized material ejected into the atmosphere, a several thousand-year-long impact winter occurred around the globe. Additionally, very little sunlight could reach the surface during this time, which caused plants to die and many species relying on them directly or indirectly to go extinct. This left behind a 180-kilometer wide impact crater that may have initially been 30 kilometers deep at its center, punching a giant hole straight through the Earth's crust. This hole would take tens of thousands of